Hello, this is Antoine from Antoine Rollet Music School in Japan. Thank you for tuning in. In this tutorial, we'll talk about Chet Baker's trumpet intro and solo of But Not For Me from the Chet Baker Sings album. Whether you've been playing the trumpet for a long time or if you've just started, maybe you're a jazz enthusiast or you play a different instrument, I want to let you know you're in the right place. This video is for you. You're going to enjoy it. Alright, let's get started. Here we go, the intro. Before we dive in, let's talk about Chet Baker's beautiful sound. He has this gorgeous mellow tone. To work on that, first we need a good mental representation of the sound. I've put together a couple of exercises in E flat and G, which are the two keys of the intro. Alright, let me play them for you. I'm going to break down the intro in 4 different phrases. Let me play them for you one by one. Well, that's it for the intro. Let's move on to the solo. The solo, one of Chet Baker's most famous ones, a real masterpiece. I strongly recommend that you memorize this solo. If you've just started in jazz, memorizing a solo such as this one is a very important step to get familiarized with jazz phrasing, vocabulary, rhythm. If you don't listen to jazz, you can't play jazz. Transcribing, imitating your favorite musician, is an essential process that has to be gone through to become an improviser. let's pause here for a while. This is a really cool sounding phrase. Let's take a closer look at it. It's actually a C minor pentatonic lick that goes very smoothly through the changes. The D and the B have been added. Now the chord progression here from bar 9 is a 4 major 7 chord, followed by a flat 7/7 chord. Now this is a dominant chord that resolves typically to 1, and then we have a 1/6/2/5. So everything is diatonic here except the flat 7/7 chord. Using C minor blues here is a great choice. It goes beautifully through the changes. Great idea. Great example of melodic development here, taking an idea and developing it. So here we've got a first group of 4 notes that I've called A1. That is repeated a second time with a little bit of a rhythmic displacement, so A2. Again, the same motif but starting on a different note. I've called it B1. B2 would be the same notes as B1 but developed. He stretches the idea and kind of wraps it up beautifully. It's a beautiful conclusion to this whole melodic development section. You can hear Chet Baker's vibrato very clearly in this section of the solo, specifically at the end of each phrase. Now to do the vibrato, what we're going to do is kind of move a little bit our fingers on the valves, and that will make the horn, of course, move and therefore create a vibrato sound. Let's work on it. This is one of my favorite licks from Chet Baker. It's an arpeggio with a triplet, and I think it's worth working on that lick a little bit more. What we're going to do is play it in 3 different keys. I've just done a little adjustment on the last note in order to fit it into a 2-5-1 context. Let's work on it. This is clearly a line, an idea in C minor, at the beginning and the end. On the F minor 7, there's a B7 diminished arpeggio, which functions like a G7 flat 9. A beautiful enclosure here. An interesting observation here is the linear or horizontal approach. The improviser is thinking more in a linear direction. He's developing a melodic idea. He's thinking horizontally rather than vertically, which is playing strictly over each chord. Well, that's it for this session. Please check out my other videos and subscribe to the channel. Leave some comments in the comment section below. Let's have a two-way conversation. Hope to see you soon. Thank you.